Alrighty, this is a recording from a highlight game from yesterday's stream. This was a little bit of a funky one because he was obviously random, so there was no way to know which race he got. But I'll play this in my perspective because it's more funny to watch the suspense of what happens. So obviously, him playing random means we kind of have to factor in the Pterodon Protoss build over Zerg because you don't want to play one gas against Protoss and then get owned for it. So that's where I go with the build. And we are kind of going off the notion of if a worker comes towards me. If it's Protoss, obviously he probably will. If he's Terran, it's less likely. And obviously Zerg doesn't do that. But you know, I do my second guess build. I do change it up by having a worker go out to check. So this is not normal in the build because you don't have many workers at home. But it's something I decided to do randomly. I clearly don't see the Overlord right there, but oh well, I wasn't looking. But I'll know anyway. We see no natural. And we see a Zerg. So seeing it Zerg, I move my SCVs to be more on minerals instead of gas, just to, prioritize mineral production, mineral collection. We do see the pool already done. I'm sure I actually checked the gas. I don't think it showed, but I'm sure I did. I built the factory just to play normal. But I do have to get my natural now because of that. But we do have to be careful that he doesn't have a natural. So this could be either a proxy hatchery or this could just be aggression on a one base. And we started our reactor early just to see what happens. This is a little bit greedy to build my natural on the low ground like this because we don't know what he's doing. This is a little bit... This is not the greatest decision of my life. I built a bunker to see if I can hold the low ground, but again, kind of greedy. We add on our starport. Supply block because I'm bad. And we now see some units come towards me, but we don't know, obviously, how much is around. I really should kill that Overlord. I don't know why I'm not, but whatever. Oh! Roach is here. I do try to target fire the Ravager cocoon to see if I can get it, but obviously extra armor means it's almost unkillable. It's almost unkillable. So unfortunately, my idea to hold the low ground doesn't work off the fact that I don't have the firepower. And that CC was so close to finishing, and I don't have the ability to finish it. So that was really bad. And of course, now it's literally one cyclone against this whole army. So this is my lifeline as of now. The Cyclone is, just having to play really safe and having to be really careful about this because that's the only way I live. And Cyclone obviously doesn't do very well against Zerglings, so I am having to body block with the workers. This is not the most ideal situation because, Corrosive Bile can be used against me in the way that it was. Ooh, and I do have to be careful of range. AI just derped to the Ravager right there. AI just wrecked him. He definitely was not expecting that, but that was kind of funny at the same time. Repair is obviously kind of needed, even though it costs minerals and I am low on workers. But to my knowledge, if he's building more units like this, he's very all in right now. There's nothing he can do about that. He's very all in. So as long as I keep up production, I should be fine. Zerglings get shoot away. More Zerglings. Ah! Obviously, with just a Cyclone, this isn't very good, because Cyclones aren't good against this. But whatever. Not much I can do about that. Natural is up and running now, so there's that solace for... There's that hope for me that I have more economy soon. I do venture out with a Cyclone to see what's going on, but I don't know if this is the smartest thing, but he does decide to give the game over. So he realizes he doesn't have the economy, I guess? I'm not sure. I guess he realizes he's dead. A little weird. There's another game in here that I need to find. Just take a second. Because it's a little bit of a funny TVP game that I feel is really silly. That shouldn't have happened, but it did. Oh, did I delete it? I don't know. Oh, just kidding. Found it. So this is a little bit more of a karma moment because this is someone where anyone on my stream would know this player very, very fast, and they would know it's him because of the reputation this guy has. OSR Zebra is a cannon rusher. He's an asshole too. So that's the nice part about this guy, where he just like is not the nicest player ever. Why is my audio not working? What the crap? I don't know why he GLs me. He's weird for that. Because I mean, anyone who's watched my stream, you know this player, and we all know what kind of behavior this guy pulls. So, I'm not sure why he's pretending to play nice when he doesn't. I really don't know why the audio is not working. Okay, it is working. What the hell? It shows activity. What? I don't know. But anyway, knowing who this is, we trapped the probe in just to see if he tries anything. We obviously don't know if he will. So we don't. But it looks like he doesn't. So he didn't actually try cannon rushing me. I guess he knew that it was me, or he figured not to. I'm not sure. Either way, thank goodness, because that would be painful, because I don't like dealing with cannon rushers. He decides to go after the SCV, which is maybe not the brightest idea. And I have an SCV just checking for proxies and all that shenanigans that he could pull. I think he's someone who has done proxy Stargate like twice, but I don't remember. And then he inadvertently gets caught with the Reaper coming back, so he's dead. Reaper goes out to find anything else that I need to be aware of. I could be aggressive here. I don't know. I think I backed off seeing the battery, but I see it's further back than it usually is. So I do try to be aggressive and pressure him to try to attack me. Usually it's a little bit closer. He does catch my Reaper Hellion as I was trying to run away or find a way to get to the main, but I think he walled it off. Widow Mine just comes onto the Widow Mine's coming to the natural, so it's going to hopefully do damage, but the Stalkers are there, so I give it a second. Seeing more Stalkers being built, we know it's potential blink, so we do get ready for that. The Widow Mines do go off. 9 probe kills, not bad. Now we're even in SC worker count, so that's nice. He decides to blink into the man. He's able to get some damage done because I didn't have a tank ready. He goes for the natural. I guess not. I pulled the SCVs preemptively just to make sure he couldn't get the bunker. I pull a dangerous maneuver by attacking the rocks and could have hit the tank. Where Prism gets caught. Again, we don't know where the prism is, so we don't know if he's got something around here. He does go to the main, so we do have to pull our units for that. But we do keep the attack going on his side of the map. We go for the pylon here, I think. Yeah. Yep. And again, we're just gonna play within tank range. His attack in the main fails. We see a recall come through, so we know what's gonna come back. I'm not sure what his maneuver there was, but whatever. Not sure. And of course he just BMs like that, but that is sweet karma for that player. Thank you for watching, everyone. I will be back in the next video.